What's going on, guys? JSGC here, and we are here for another Manchester City video. Today we're going to be doing the Premier League match preview between Manchester City and Leeds United in the Premier League at the Etihad Stadium, Saturday, April 10th, 2021. It's a 12:30 PM BST kickoff with Pep Guardiola taking on Bielsa. Will be a good game, I am sure. But before I crack on with this video, make sure, like always, if you are enjoying the content, you want to help to support my channel, then do subscribe, press that red button, press the bell and put your push notifications on. We're aiming for 17k subscribers. We're less than 900 subs away from that goal, so any help towards that will be much appreciated. It is free to subscribe. Don't forget also social media links in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too. If you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business enquiries, leave a thumbs up if you do enjoy this video, and also let me know your thoughts in the comments below, including your score and team prediction for this game. So let's crack on with this video. We'll start off by speaking about our oppositions first, Leeds United. They're having a good first season back in the Premier League. They're currently sitting in 11th place. They're joint level on points with Arsenal in 10th place, and they do, with a win here, have the potential to overtake Aston Villa as well. So a top half finish, I imagine, would be their aim from now until the end of the season. That's certainly definitely not out of their reach. I do think 7th place, however, and a potential European place is too much for them to get done. I think they're currently sitting, I think it's 7 points behind Liverpool in 7th place. I can see Liverpool picking up quite a few points between now and the end of the season. So I think a European place, probably just a little bit too much, but always something to aim for going into next season, and certainly a season that they can build upon. Now, for Leeds United and this team, they're not going to have Jack Harrison, a really good player for Leeds United. However, he isn't going to be available for them because he's on loan from us, and he won't be able to play, just like we had in the return match back in September. Ellen Road, he could not play, and he won't be able to play in this game as well. Looking towards other players and where dangers could lie upon, Kalvin Phillips is definitely one to look for. A decent midfielder and a decent player as well that can cause City quite a few problems. I reckon it'll be Patrick Bamford that gets the nod to go up front for them rather than Rodrigo. Rodrigo did really well against Manchester City last time out at Ellen Road. However, I reckon it will be Patrick Bamford given the nod. He's got pace, he's got the ability to finish and put the ball into the back of the net. And because of that, I think he'll get given the nod. He can cause Manchester City's high line a lot of problems. Will they go with Bamford or Rodrigo, though? I reckon it probably will be Bamford, just purely down to his pace and his ability to put the ball into the back of the net. Looking at other players in their squad, they've got quite a decent squad depth, and they've got a fairly decent few players that they've got as well. One player I did see that was on the bench in their last game against Sheffield United was Jamie Shackleton. He's a central midfielder, a young central midfielder as well. He's a very good player, but I reckon he'll be on the bench as well. But it would be nice to see him because I really do rate Jamie Shackleton. But Leeds are unbeaten in their last 3 games. They've won their last 2 games, both by scorelines of 2 goals to 1. That was against, respectively, this Fulham at home and Sheffield United away. So Manchester City could well be up against it against Leeds United. They're a team that know how to score goals. They're a team that knows how to grind, and they're a team that know how to win as well. And they're starting to pick up some form. Like I said, unbeaten in the last 3, winning their last 2. So we've got work to do if we want to win this game. For Manchester City, we're sitting in 1st place. We're needing 11 more points to win the Premier League title. This is another hurdle done if we do win this game, and it takes us just that step closer to winning the Premier League trophy. We know that if we win this game, we're 8 points away from winning the Premier League. Manchester United's got a very difficult game this weekend away against Tottenham Hotspur in London. So if they lose that game, and that is certainly a possibility that could happen, it could send Manchester City, if results go right for us, we win and United lose, dream weekend by the way, then that sends us only 5 points away from the Premier League title. So the Premier League title is looking all but done. Like I said, this is a hurdle. I consider this game and the away game against Aston Villa our final 2 hurdles. We win them games, I don't really care what happens from then until the end of the season, because I think that's going to be enough for us to win the Premier League title. It's more a matter of when rather than if. But we've still got a job to do. We still need to win our games. We've got lots of important games coming up. And it's really good for Manchester City that we have these important games, because they're really good practice and preparation for our knockout games coming up. Obviously, we've got the Champions League game coming up in midweek. We've got the game coming up against Chelsea in the FA Cup semi-final. These are knockout games. These are, if City don't get a good result, we go out of the competitions. We're trying to compete for the quadruple, so we're needing perfection. You do look to this game and you're thinking maybe City are going to make some changes. There's going to be a lot of rest for lots of important players, but I don't think City will do that. Certainly not for this game and not for the Aston Villa game as well. We'll want them wins. Once we get them wins, we get to, 80 points, I think then Manchester City will start to prioritise. That's when we'll start seeing players that don't normally feature too much that will start getting the nod, and players that have started to come back from injury and haven't featured too much playing ahead of other players whilst they have a week off, so to speak. But I don't think we're at that stage yet, and I'm expecting a strong Manchester City team for this game. However, it's going to be quite ignorant of me if we don't speak about that match that we've got with Borussia Dortmund on Wednesday. That has to be Manchester City's priority. We've got other games to go at in the Premier League. This isn't a must-win game for City in this game against Leeds. It would be nice to win it. It helps us out, helps us for future progression. However, we need to progress in these competitions. What's the point in trying to win the Premier League early to try and prioritise for the Champions League if we go out on Wednesday? And that could well happen. We've got a slender advantage over Dortmund. There has to be a priority. I was happy with the team that we put out against Dortmund. I'm happy for us to near enough go with the same 11 barring maybe 1 or 2 changes here or there, as long as we're cutting out the mistakes. And so I'm expecting for City to use their squad rotation to good use here. That doesn't mean we're not going to... I don't think we're going to be playing players like Eric Garcia that's hardly featured for us. I don't think we're at that stage yet. I think we're still going to be seeing first-team players that if any of our key players were to get injured, they go immediately into our squad. And you'll see from my team prediction for this game that it is still a strong team. However, there has to be some kind of priority there. Massive away game against Dortmund. Is there any point in us winning this game to then go out on Wednesday? Because that's going to be very disappointing. Like I said, we've got other games to back up against in the Premier League. If that means us needing to rest all of our key important players, the De Bruynes, the Joao Cancelos, Kyle Walkers, the Bernardo Silvas, Phil Fodens, etc., etc. That means they need a rest, then we rest them and replace somebody else because we've got a big squad. That's what we have a big squad for. We'll be going with squad rotation. It's going to happen. It's going to happen in the Dortmund game. It's going to happen in the Chelsea game next weekend as well. There's going to be some squad rotation. And so in terms of preparation and momentum building and form for Manchester City, it is really good. We take it one game at a time though, and like I said, strong team needs to go out for this game, get the job done, get a win. There's no better preparation for that Dortmund game than getting a good result here at the Etihad Stadium against Leeds United. So I'm going to pop up my team prediction now for you. As you can see, it's a strong team that I'm going for Manchester City with some changes here and there. Gone with Ederson in goal, Cancelo at right back, Mendy at left back. I was really impressed with Mendy last weekend against Leicester in the Premier League. Thought he had a really good game, so I'd give him a nod in this game, and I'd go with Cancelo on the right hand side to give Walker a rest. I've gone with Stones and Laporte. Important player like Ruben Diaz, he gets a rest. John Stones can find some momentum, and Laporte gets given the nod because he could well be given the nod for the game against Dortmund on Wednesday, and so we're needing him to be in tip-top shape, in tip-top match preparation, ready. So yeah, I'm going with that for my centre-back partnership. I'm going with Fernandinho to give Rodri a rest. Very impressed with Fernandinho again last weekend, so I'd give him the nod in this game. And I've gone with Gundogan and Bernardo Silva. Again, sprinkling of quality there. First team players, squad rotation, a rest for Kevin De Bruyne. He was excellent against Dortmund. Give him a rest for this game. If we need to bring him on in the second half, bring him on. And then have him ready to go, fully fresh for the game against Dortmund to unleash him once more for the Champions League. Then in attack, this is where I've made full-scale rotation. I've gone with Ferran Torres, Raheem Sterling and Gabriel Jesus. In my opinion, them 3 players, they deserve a chance to show what they can do. Any one of them 3 players, I'd be saying to them, you're putting an impressive performance and you're putting yourself in for a good stead to be starting against Dortmund, giving a rest to both Mahrez and also Phil Foden. And of course, players are competing for that number 9 spot, that striker's position for Manchester City. Aguero seemingly out of the equation. Jesus, he needed an important game. Raheem Sterling, he looked desperate to get on the pitch on Tuesday evening, so hopefully he can put in a good performance, get a couple of goals, and he could be ready to go for the Dortmund game as well. Ferran Torres hasn't really featured too much for Manchester City. Give him the nod, squad rotation, a rest for Riyad Mahrez, and see what Ferran Torres can do. His pace could be really useful for us going into this game. Could allow Jesus to go on the left-hand side and Raheem Sterling on the right-hand side. Raheem Sterling likes to flicker about on both the left and right wing if he wanted to do that, and Ferran Torres could easily go through the middle, so we'll see what happens there. And Ferran Torres has been in good form for Spain as well, so we'll see. Squad rotation, that is my team prediction for this game. I'm going for 3-1 as my score prediction for this game to Manchester City. I can see Leeds getting a goal, so both teams to score is what I'm going for. If Raheem Sterling starts, once more, always wait if you're placing bets on Manchester City. Do wait until we actually announce the team, because the last thing you want to do is put a goal for Raheem Sterling and then Raheem Sterling's on the bench. Don't want to be doing that. So, yeah, my tip, if he does start, is Raheem Sterling to score any time, both teams to score, and Manchester City to win. City are going to make changes. It might take us a little while to develop and gel into the game. Might take us 15 or 20 minutes to get going. Leeds have got the quality there. They play some good football. They like to play nice pressing, passing, attacking style of football. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they can do. Bielsa's always been a really good quality manager, so I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do against Pep Guardiola. They are good friends, and Bielsa's good friends also with Benjamin Mendy as well. So it's a nice little friendly feel there, but hopefully not too friendly on the pitch, and we can have that competitive edge and get them all-important 3 points to send us just that little bit closer to winning the Premier League. After all, it's not a disappointing season if you win the Premier League, regardless of all the other cup competitions. We're competing on all four fronts, though. There has to be some priority. What's going to be the priority for Manchester City? The last thing we want, an injury in this game going into that big game against Dortmund on Wednesday, and there has to be surely an eye on that. But Pep Guardiola is professional. I reckon he'll be nice and focused going into this game. Now, this game is live on BT Sport in the UK if you are wanting to watch this game. I will also be doing a live watch along as well for this game, to stay tuned for my YouTube channel. I will be sending that link out for that live stream out this evening for everybody to go and set their reminders. I will be going live tomorrow on my channel at 12 PM BST for everybody to look forward to, ready for this Premier League game between Manchester City and Leeds United. So I'll see you then. I do hope that everyone did enjoy the video. Leave a thumbs up if you did enjoy this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below with your score and team predictions. Subscribe if you're new around here. It is free. Press that red button, press the bell, and put your push notifications on to be notified immediately for when I do upload plenty more football and Manchester City content to come, aiming for 17k subscribers, less than 900 subs away, so any help towards that would be much appreciated. Don't forget also social media links in the description below and sliding across at the bottom of the screen if you want to go and follow me on my Twitter and Instagram. My email also in the description below too if you want to hit me up for any sponsorships for any videos or any general business inquiries, and I'll be back again tomorrow for that live watch along of this game. So I've been JSGC. I hope everyone is safe and well. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of their day. Peace. Ciao for now.